I am John Isenberg. I'm 71 years old. I taught school for 31 years, and to support my teaching habit, I had to strip and paint houses, and I spent a lot of time stripping houses. This particular house I working on right now, I painted 9 years ago, and I stripped all the flat woodwork you see in white. But I couldn't do anything about the shakes. We tried stripping them down. They're coated in creosote, so I couldn't use fire on them like I used on the flat boards. And so I told the people, we'll scrape them down as hard as we can, and we'll go ahead and put the acrylic latex stain on them. And we did that, and I told them, I said, look, about every 2 years, we'll have to come back and touch up. I said, I can't get this stuff off. Well, about 4 years ago, I came back, I bought a sonic crafter, and I used it for different tools. I said, maybe I can use this to take off the old paint that's on the shakes. Well, I couldn't get it to come off. I used grinders, I used everything. Let me just show you a second of how hard it is to come off with a scrape. You can do this all day long and just wear your body out, and you won't get anywhere. So I was working on another job this past summer, and they had brick that looked like this because they had painted over top of mold and mildew and dirt and everything. And so I had scraped it down, and I told the people the same thing. We'll just have to come back because this is the only way we can get it off without tearing your brick up. Well, this summer, I had a dream. I said, maybe I can use the sonic thing, turn the blade sideways, and make it work. Here is the sonic crafter. This is the upgrade. I recommend this. It really works good. The old one used to get hot on me. This one really works good. It's 4 amp, I believe, and I've been really excited. This is my favorite tool for painting now. And let me show you how it works. Notice how quickly it does it. It's so easy. The machine doesn't vibrate so much that it hurts your hands. I used to have arthritis. I don't have it anymore, but it doesn't make your joints hurt. You can use the tool all day long. And it's so easy to use. It's got different speeds on it. I use the max, but I'm really excited. If you notice, I was able to clean out between the joints. You get the definition of it being a shake. You can see some that I done earlier this morning, and that's what makes it look so good. This house was built in the 1920s, so it's got lots of stain and paint, whatever they used on it at the time. But this is a way it'll make it look like $1 million now. I will use this rasping blade, I call it, and go over it the things lightly. Then I'll come back and use my sander. Basically, I'll use my 40 grit sandpaper on here, go over it lightly, and after that, I'll blow it off with my blower, and then I'll go ahead and put my stain. I usually use 2 coats of stain on it. But this tool has been a godsend for me. It saves people a lot of money. It makes their houses look better, and I'm so excited about it that I want to tell everybody. The neighbor across the street also has shakes on his house. He watched me for an hour sitting on his front porch. He came over, how do you do this? And I showed him. He went out the same day and bought a sonic crafter just like mine, and he's gonna do his house. If he's that excited about it, I'm excited about it. A lot of people have problems with paint on their brick and it looks bad. If you have shakes like this, I'm just starting with this, so I don't know what all it can do, but this is a different mode of using this particular machine, I've used it to cut off nails and cut off casings and stuff like that, but I've never used it like this. But this machine, the heavier machine, doesn't overheat. It works good. You can use your old blades. That's what I'm doing. And I've used 3 of them already on this house because after a while they wear down. But like I said, you just use the side of it. And it works so good. I always wear safety glasses. This is a 3M. They don't fog up. You have to be able to see what you're doing. The particles have never gotten my eyes using these. I've used other ones. I wasn't happy with it, but this really works good along with it. For years, a lot of my clients have been after me to write a book about painting and the tips I have and a way to save them money and a way to save other people money and make my job easier. And so with this video, it seems the simplest way is you see it up close. It's easier to understand if I can put step by step by step. But when I taught school, I've made easy steps for everybody so that they can all be successful. And so by doing this, you can learn a lot, make it easy on yourself. If you have to hire somebody, make sure you're not being cheated. A lot of people don't know that they're being cheated. And so I make it easy, I make it up front, I tell people what it's about, and I've got a lot of tips I can tell people. I was showing a carpenter the other day a better way to drive a nail. He had never even thought about it. He said, gosh, I've been doing this all these years. I've been painting and doing construction work along with my teaching for almost 50 years now, and I have a lot to give, and I have a lot that I don't want lost. And I've tried to beg people to come and work with me, but they think it's too hard. And so to me, this is an exciting way to get the information to you if you want to save money, if you want something done right the first time without having to pay it over and over again. We're going to do more videos. You can call me or text me or email me, and we'll go from there.